Whatever, it's Damon.
It's Jo, and it's Damon and Jo.
We're here in Hollywood. Jo still lives in Los Angeles.
I thought you were gonna say I live in Hollywood. Like,
Well,
don't be
watch
disclosing
out.
my address.
I feel like we were in our little bubble in Koreatown. Like, we were not really, like, doing a lot of the sceney,
things.
stereotypical things that, like, today we're doing, frankly.
Well, honestly, I don't even know anything that's happening in pop culture because I don't care. Because to be honest, I'd rather live my own life than worry about somebody else's. And that's why we have a company called Shut Up and Go, not Shut Up and Go Stare at a TV.
I've said this so many times on our channel. I feel like the people who watch our channel, like, get what they need.
Yeah.
And then they get out and they apply it to
and
their
that's
own life.
good. Like,
That's
okay,
great.
it's good if our subscriber counts don't grow so fast. It is because we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and that's inspiring people to actually live and not consume.
When you live outside of Los Angeles, you, like, think Los Angeles is gonna be so glamorous and glitzy. Then you get here and you're like, wait, this is Hollywood?
It's so wild. Like, Hollywood specifically, that neighborhood, not good, guys. Not good. No one actually talks about the ugly parts about LA, which is more or less everything. I'm just excited to be doing things that are, like, touristy in a city that I've lived in because I, like, pass these buses all the time. I pass the Hollywood tours. I pass the weed tours. I'm kind of curious about that.
There's a weed
one.
tour? Should we go to a
Should we reroute?
Should we reroute?
First up,
Erewhon Market. Why is everything $23.99?
that's just like the standard base price.
Here we are at Erewhon, so yo.
I never come here.
Me neither.
Because one thing, these dog treats, $6.59 to clean your dog's mouth.
Erewhon is like a step up from Whole Foods.
That's
It's like
why
in price.
this is where you find the rich and lavish.
Rich and wealthy. This is the kind of supermarket in LA where like this is everyone.
I like didn't even consider this a supermarket. This is like an event.
People have their stuff. Courtney Cox, told you. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone walks around the store with their sunglasses, and if you don't have your sunglasses, just 1 second. You want the joint rescue or the brushless
I was
toothpaste?
looking at the peanut butter flavor.
I literally just said, I want to find something that you can only find here, right? And then we both look up and...
It's ghee. Yeah, I may have a case of these in my apartment.
You have one?
To LA. I eat ghee.
What is ghee? Oh my god, Joey, I'm telling you.
Like, don't get at me like that.
You have that?
Yes.
You're in here trying to play everyone else, and
I'm
here
like,
you are.
It's like I'm the freaking shopper of this product.
See, but this is the kind of place where you could come to get your protein puffs, you can come to get your paleo puffs, you can come to get the beet puffs. Like, there's some creativity in the store.
You ever heard of Trader Joe's? Sorry, I was just looking at this black water. What? Okay, so Damon just asked, what kind of person comes here? And I think it's the kind of person who can spend $39.99 on acai powder that costs like $2 in Brazil. $39.99. That's like hard-earned money. Like, wouldn't you want to spend that on something
But it's
else?
not doing you any good just sitting in your bank account.
No, but you could also put it in an investment account,
Or
like the one you
donate to
flashed up my
people.
last video.
But again, I get it.
I get it too. Do I do it?
But do I do it? No. When you live in LA, this is one of the places that like is kind of in the the scene.
It's a sceney place.
Like, you know of, everyone knows of Erewhon.
But, I mean, like, none of my friends, nor do I come here. So it's like, I know of it and I drive right by it and keep driving. If anything, I would come for the wellness shots, and I think ours are ready. The immunity lineup, that's what I had. It's $25.
Should we get that?
It's a series of shots. Oh, are we really about to spend $50?
Oh my god. This is my banker. Speaking of which. Hey Daniel.
They'll be like, I know you're about to spend $20 on a wellness shot. Don't do it.
I'm good.
You guys, I just spent $54. 60.
Wait, whoa. Two? Wait, we're getting two of those? I thought we were gonna share one.
No.
Yeah, we don't need two. We don't need to be that healthy. You go to Erewhon because it's a natural food store, but a lot of people go there to get their juices and smoothies, which is what we just did. You've had this one before.
I did not do this one.
Oh, I thought that. Who chose this one?
No, you chose this one.
I did?
Yes.
Okay, so this one was $25, and they gave us this.
This, what is this? What looks like a soy sauce packet, but is actually lipo. This is the lipo. Liposphere, vitamin C.
Oregano oil and garlic, but they said don't let it touch your lips.
And if it does touch your lips, there was chapstick on this little swab, but it got melted. And then hot tonic.
That's a cappuccino.
No, it's definitely not.
What? Oh, okay. That was a contact solution.
That was, we just drank like Balsam
Renew.
Opti-Free.
Opti-Free.
Like, what the heck That's like honey. It's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C.
Okay. Ew. This tastes like Vegemite.
It tastes like a bad perfume bottle. This smells like a pizza.
Don't touch it.
Go quick, go quick. Holy shit, that's spicy.
That's fine.
It comes for you.
That's spicy. Going to Erewhon and getting the shot, although ridiculous, is still cheaper than American health insurance.
Don't get me started on that. I have a $9,000 deductible.
I love how every video somehow gets to this topic. Next stop.
Hollywood tour, baby.
We have seen these everywhere, and I've never really wanted to go on one until I was doing research for this video.
Catch me outside with, I brought a disposable camera.
Me too!
Okay! This is what we mean by Hollywood, not being what you think it is.
Yeah, this is so LA. You have the parking lot next to like an eyelash extension place, next to a boba restaurant. That's all right. We got the discreet ride. See all the celebrities.
That's what we're doing today.
Riding celebrities around.
Hilarious. These things look so much better on camera.
So we were excited to bring you on this Hollywood tour with us, right? Turns out we got headphones, so you can't hear our tour guide.
This is the best view of the Hollywood sign I ever did see.
Seriously?
No. Just trying to make it feel like we got our money's worth.
If you are wondering, we paid $45 each to go on this tour. I will say, I'm loving it. It's breezy back there in the back.
Really enjoying it.
It's so breezy in the back.
Well, it just feels like we're doing a touristy thing in a city that like is normal to both of us, and I think that that is just something everybody should do because it gives you like excitement about your own city.
Yeah, it reminds me that like, okay, this isn't just some like Hobunk town. Like
No,
there's
like-
some town here like that. Apparently is Zac Efron's house.
Zac Efron lives up there.
So it's not Zac Efron's house, I think.
Eric Murillo.
Maybe we should pay more attention. So that's Zac Efron's house.
Yeah. He has a lot of garbage cans. Damn.
So after a tour like that, you know what I always think? I think two things. One, like, damn, that's a small gate. Like, I could hop over that thing. And my second thing is, you realize when seeing this house is like, oh, that's just a normal house. And they like drive home from work and they sit at their dinner table.
Live there.
And they go to the bathroom there.
And they like read social media comments.
And then they wake up and they leave their house.
I love the fact that people who make their money know to invest it in properties, probably because they like paid for an investment advisor, and then the investment advisor probably said like buy 3 houses on this block.
But it hit me for the first time. I was always like, why do they need 4 houses? But it's like, cause you make money that way by investing in property. When I booked this tour, I like almost had a stank attitude about this whole thing, cause I'm like, I'm contributing to this invasion of privacy. And like, I am, I guess. I'm here to support y'all. Like, I love y'all. Congratulations for doing
Yeah,
this.
it was more of like congratulations / move over because I'm coming. How is there so much money in this entertainment industry?
You know, my question, well, so many questions after the tour. So many questions in Hollywood. Okay, so we saw a few celebrity houses, but that was 1% of all the houses we saw. Like, what is everyone else doing?
I always think, I'm like, what did you do to make so much money to be able to afford so much stuff?
Or like, maybe if they inherited it from their parents, okay, what did their parents do?
I'm trying to get to the root of the money. Show me the money!
Show me the money!
Whoa! How was that?
We should start doing that more. Okay. One of the reasons people move to Los Angeles is to work in the entertainment industry. And when you
Like work? You mean beg to work?
beg to work, try to work in the entertainment industry. When you're a YouTuber, for the most part, you control your destiny, which I love.
Which is interesting because for the first time ever in the history of Hollywood, you have 2 completely different versions of what success is. Here you have the entertainment that is on digital, and that's self-made entertainment.
YouTube.
YouTubers, Instagrammers, Viners turned everything else. Then on the other hand, you have the standard traditional, what people consider Hollywood talent. Although, my hypothesis is that in 10 to 20 years, roles will be reversed.
I was in an Uber the other day and the guy said he's an actor, and when he goes to castings now, when you sign up the sign-in sheet, you have to also write down how many followers you have.
Yeah, so now actors are only being cast if they also have the good looks, have the talent, but have the social following, because It is more incentivizing for a production to hire you to be an actor if they know you have 100,000 eyeballs that are coming with you.
When you're a YouTuber, sometimes you get called for certain castings. For the most part, you can do them at your home with the safety of your own home.
Behind your camera.
You can do this 10 million times so you get the right cut and then you ship it off. Then there are certain times when you get called in, and these are the times when you're so nervous, you don't know if you're gonna do it right, you might stutter, and so here we have prime example A.
Exhibit A. Let me preface this by saying I love hosting, I love presenting, I love what we do, I also love having an opinion. You know, YouTube gives us that opportunity to talk about whatever we want, and that's beautiful, right? Because we've gained our following because we talk about the things that we want, which means we have an audience filled with people that like what we like.
We're gonna have to slow that part down for the non-native English speakers.
I am just like you, like we like new opportunities, new experiences, so I'm like, sure, I'll go to castings, right? Like you've been to castings, I've been to castings, and like we never get cast.
And no, horrible experiences.
We never get cast individually, never together. Anyways, in this particular casting, it was for this show about celebrity entertainment. And
well, let's just take a moment for that.
Because like I don't watch the news about celebrities. Here I was taking this casting in person in a studio, a huge studio, with 10 people in the room, in a dark room.
Did they all look like you?
No.
Oh,
of course not. Like, come on, they don't all look like me in this town.
Well, no, that's how castings go. They call in like white guy, blonde hair, blue eyes, and
the
then
girls
everyone
all
looks like you.
did look the same, but I did not look like the girls. Which is probably why I didn't get cast. No, but listen. So I walk into the room, and first of all, like there's sides. This is what they're called, sides, which is like lines that you need to memorize. Before you go in, I was reading Damon lines. This is what I said. And in latest news, Timothy Chalamet.
And I'm like, Chalamet. Say Chalamet.
And I'm like,
Chalamet.
Megan the Stallion.
I'm like, Megan the Stallion, Joe. She's the new one on the scene right now.
And I go in, and I'm like nervous. Mind you, we had come off of a 3-season shoot where I had not stuttered more than twice.
There are 50 people watching us, not including the tourists.
It's a news anchor desk. Also, like, not my environment. If I'm not in the bushes talking to a camera, I don't know what that is. Get all choked up, and it's a chemistry read, so there's somebody next to me.
No.
The girl takes, like, the first part, and she's, like, doing it and doing it and doing it.
What was she doing? Like,
she
what
was
were
just
her words?
like, good morning, everyone. And I'm like, damn girl, you coming on so strong. Because you have to.
Typically when we talk to each other, it's pretty normal. It's like we're just normal people talking, but if you want to, no one's going to watch this at this tone, and like,
No.
you have to be like, and so what I said was.
And it's just like, when you do that with a stranger that you've never actually had a conversation with before, it's really unnatural, and
Fake.
that's why they have chemistry reads. So this is what it was, and there was no chemistry. I start reading the teleprompter. It is Thursday, September 13th. Like, couldn't say anything. People like slow down the teleprompter if they see that you're slowing down. Damon.
And then you repeated yourself, and that looked even worse.
I literally like stopped the production. Sorry. And then everybody said shake it off, which is when you're like, no. And then all of a sudden the casting director, super nice guy, he's like, hey Joe, so tell me about your favorite pop culture story. You hear the silence? That's how it was in the studio, with 30 people in the room. I'm like,
what about that one in 2001?
So I literally rolled it back to one of the lines I had just talked about. And I was like, the one with the couples kissing? Out of nowhere, a PA, like a production assistant, comes out with 2 printouts of other couples kissing.
She's like, yep, here you go.
Well, she's like, rate these couples from 1 to 3. And I'm like, wait, what? And the girl who was killing the game at the desk, like, she was killing it. Like, I would have hired her. She's like, oh my god, the other day I was at a casting and there was an influencer because she brought her boyfriend. I knew she had to be a dumb influencer. And I was just like, I don't know what to feel about that, but it was just like, I just felt bad about myself. That's LA in a nutshell. Ain't no respect, y'all. Like,
when we're on these sets as hosts, a lot of times there'll be other talent, other actors, and we've learned that sometimes people, they've gone the traditional route, but you make more money doing it this way.
And they've literally said to us, I'm getting paid the same as I'm getting paid for this 4-day campaign as I did for a whole year of like being the main character in a show. And you're just like, do people talk shit about us? It's a different lifestyle. Like, it is an incubator for Hollywood success. Like, you come here, you put your head down, you go to the castings, and you get rejected.
Hopefully this gave you more of an inside look at what a life in Los Angeles actually is. It really feels like when you're driving around that it's just
strip malls.
It's just like, it feels like an average American town that I think would be interesting for you. I don't know what this is. To an American, you're just kind of like, oh, this is LA?
Well, it's just strip malls and donut shops and like tobacco stands, and you just don't understand why it's so glamorized.
What do you think? Because I think it looks like a normal town.
I just think
it's like not as exciting as like a New York or London or Paris.
It's all short, first of all. Like,
short.
Everything's short.
Oh, you can see the sky. That's nice.
That is nice. Okay, I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special, but yet it is. Juxtaposition.
I always used to say the city itself is not as impressive on the outside, on the facade, but it's the fact that there's like a spark that like all creativity of everything you really watch on TV, music, like it all kind of comes from here.
The hub of the world's entertainment is here. Please comment below if you know anything about Hollywood. Where does the money come from? I'm genuinely curious. Like, how do they make so much money in entertainment?
And also, who wants to live in a desert? Because I don't.
I feel dry right now. And that's it for Hollywood. If you're in LA and you speak another language, call me. Damon's famous for like scratching the side of cars with these poles.
In rental cars too.
Always on the last day.
Want to talk about that time I did that? I basically rammed the back of the car into a pole in the parking garage. Then I go to return the freaking car to the agency, and the guy recognizes me from our channel.
And that's how you like, did you just hit the car? That's how you got away with it. Because you were like distracting. You're like, you want an autograph? Like trying to.
He didn't notice, because I was like, so what do you think about the last video when he was doing the lap around the car? It was really interesting what he said. Was that one?
That's our
Was that the cute one?
That was a, you could probably hear us. Well, he should hear us.
I hope you fucking cute, boo.
He was talking to me when you was in the bathroom.
I know. And that boy from the Netherlands.
Okay, anyways, can you please finish this thought? Because what you don't know at home is that we're roasting in a sauna of this car.
When you live outside of Los Angeles has this reputation of being like the place where all the celebrities, all the beautiful people, like all the rich and the famous live here.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because there's good weather, and so production doesn't get canceled on account of rain, and that saves money. AKA, we're all out here filming outside. So yes, the livelihood, what?
You can find out where people live, and like, that's freaky to me.
That's scary. Well, you know what's weird is that people respect it.
Like when people DM'd me saying, hey Damon, do you live at this address? And I'm like,
did?
And I did. Like, that was freaky to me.
Do you remember they knew where both of us live?
Yes, because of the view out of our window.
Don't you think that in 10 years this tour will be morphing into the YouTubers? Yeah!
Damon and Jo.
Damon and Jo.
That's us.
Oh, love it. So cute.
Yay!
You can say we knew you went, right? When you're like famous.
Maybe next time the tour will show our like crappy little houses next.